What's up, guys? This is Karma here. We have another roster change video, and it's going to be pretty awesome. So, the first thing we're going to talk about is OpTic Gaming. Parasite and Ricky have both left. I kind of pictured this happening. I actually tweeted about it yesterday before it happened, and I said that roster would not last till COD Champs, and it didn't. Ricky left, Parasite left. I don't think people knew Ricky was going to leave right away, but then Steady also tweeted, Nameless tweeted that, you know, something was going on. They were obviously not happy. And then Parasite ended up tweeting out, yes, it's true, I left OpTic Gaming. Everyone was like, whoa, he's like either really dumb or really smart. He got a lot of followers out of it. You know, he probably made some bank on Twitch, you know, some YouTube. Ricky, I mean, I kind of didn't expect Ricky to leave. But, you know, I think him and Killa being back together on CrsLV, you know, that's a pretty good thing. So, I definitely think the new OpTic roster, which instead of Ricky and Parasite has Saints and Embos, I think is much better. I really don't think Haggie's that good at this game. So he wasn't as much of a factor as he should have been. But the new team, they have Saints, you know, he's really good. And they have Embos, which I'd say is a better version of Haggie in this game. You know, he placed, I think it was 3rd or 4th with Unite at Columbus, so you know he's shown on LAN in this game that he's actually a factor. It's definitely, like I said, a better team. You know, it makes sense. It's a team that makes sense. The old OpTic roster, Parasite, Ricky, Clayster, and Nadeshot. When you think of that, you see like 3 ARs and then Nadeshot, and it just doesn't make any sense. Saints left SB. You know, SB was one of the best teams we played, at least in the qualifier or the online 2K tournaments and the UMG Philadelphia. So him leaving that, I think, is it's a big downfall to that team. Not that they're bad, but he's just a really good playmaker. And then I think they just got Dito, but I think Dito might have left too. He's all right. He's just how he is. But I think the biggest thing is the OpTic roster. I knew it was happening. It had to happen. You know, there was no way they were gonna last. 1, the team didn't make sense. 2, they would argue like they did yesterday for like 30 minutes on stream, and you know that's. I don't think CrsLV should have picked up Haggie again, to be honest. But you know, shit happens. People just want to make the best team they can, and you know they all have chemistry. So realistically, that team could be better too. You know, Nameless is a really explosive player. Ricky is kind of the opposite, but I think what they wanted was a player like Ricky. I think with those three's aggression, Parasite, Miracles, and Killa, that they needed someone like Ricky, because Nameless, you know, he would try being aggressive like them, I'd assume. I don't really know. And then I think that is what caused problems, because they had 4 aggressive people, so they probably died a lot and probably lost a lot of map positioning, which would be the biggest thing. I'd assume that's why they made that change, but who knows. I'm just going off of what I know and what I've seen. So I definitely think OpTic gets better. CrsLV may or may not get better. SB they just get screwed. I don't even know. Sensors on the team. I don't know if he even has 3 people now. He pretty much got screwed. And then as far as other teams, you know, TK is playing with Formal. That's kind of new. That's like about a week old now. I think that's either a hit or a miss. You know, those 3 players on that team, Sharp, Nesla, and Theory, they have a lot of chemistry together. So that could bring them to that could carry them to like a top 2 or 3 finish, no matter what. Because you know, just those 3 together, just like Cole, Krim, Aches, and Teep, those 3 together, their chemistry and just how good they are, you know, they could probably place top 3 with almost anyone. I think that's about it for this video. but like I said again, OpTic gets better, CrsLV may or not get better. TK is a hit or miss, and SB is like, I don't know, Sensor's gonna have to find people, but you know what? There's a lot of people out there that want a shot and who have been out at least for the year or two, and you know they're ready to come back and do well. So I think if he finds the 3 right players and doesn't force a team together, I think he can make a great team again. Yeah, and that's about it. So that's your roster change video with OpTic, kind of TK, CrsLV, and SB. Have a great night.